So good morning students, welcome to my channel VMS Physics. So in this class we are going to discuss about electrostatic potential energy and electrostatic potential. இப்போ நம்ம 11th ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் என்னென்னா பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி படிச்சிருப்போம். பொட்டன்ஷியல் எனர்ஜி due to gravitational force which is a conservative force. இப்போ இந்த இதில் 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கோம்னா கூலும்ஸ் லா படிச்சிருக்கோம். ஸோ கூலும் ஃபோர்ஸ் இஸ் ஏ இன்வர்ஸ் ஸ்கொயர்ஸ் லா similar to the gravitational force. So it is also a conservative force like a gravitational force. So we can easily define a potential energy for charge configurations. Okay. So here let us consider a positive charge plus Q kept fixed at origin. So ஒரு இடத்துல fix பண்ணிக்கிறோம். Let us consider another one positive charge Q dash. This is considered as a test charge placed at the point R. Let us choose the point P at a distance of R. Okay. So now we are going to move this test charge from point R to P. நம்ம லோயர்லேயே படிச்சிருப்போம், ஒரு திங்ஸை வந்து ஒரு பாயிண்ட்லேருந்து இன்னொரு பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு மூவ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா கண்டிப்பாக ஒர்க் அப்படின்னு ஒன்று நடக்கணும் இல்லைங்களா? இப்போ இந்த கேஸில் என்ன சார் அப்படின்னு கேட்டோம்னா, திஸ் இஸ் அ சோர்ஸ் தட் வில் கிரியேட் த ஃபீல்ட். ஆக்சுவலி த டைரக்ஷன் ஆஃப் ஃபீல்ட் இஸ் here, that is away from the source charge. So we are going to move the test charge against this electric force. Okay, against this electric force. So definitely some amount of work has to be done by the external force. That external force must be equal and opposite to the electric force created by the source charge. Okay, so first we have to consider F external, which must be equal and opposite to the Coulomb force. Okay, so the test charge Q prime is brought from R to P with constant velocity. So amount of work has to be done by the external force. Okay, so what is the amount of work done now? So W is equal to, we know that work is equal to force into displacement. So in this case W is equal to F external dot dr, but we are going to move the test charge from one point to another point R to P. So we will use the integral R to P. So let us consider a potential energy of this charge at point R is UR and the potential energy at point P is UP. So the potential energy difference between these two, UR and UP. So you know that the difference in potential energy calculated by using delta U is equal to final minus initial. So UP is the final position, UR is the initial. So UP minus UR is equal to potential energy difference between these 2 points, that is equal to delta U. So delta U is equal to W because the amount of work done is stored as in the form of electrostatic potential energy. So here the potential energy difference is equal to amount of work done by the external force. Okay, so W is equal to delta U. So delta U is equal to integral of R to P F external dr. So we know that F external is equal to minus F Coulomb. So according to the Coulomb's law in terms of electric field, minus Q dash E. So Q dash is the test charge. So substitute this value here. Q dash is taken in outside the integral. So Q dash integral of R to P minus E dot dr. Okay, so let us calculate the potential energy difference per unit charge. This is divided by Q prime. Otherwise, we move this Q prime to here. So delta U by Q prime is equal to integral of R to P minus E dot dr divided by q prime. So q prime get cancelled, which is equal to minus integral of r to b e dot dr. This delta u by q prime is called electric potential difference between the 2 points P and R. This is denoted by Vp minus Vr. So Vp minus Vr is equal to the electric potential difference delta V, which is equal to delta U by Q prime. Do you understand? So what is in the electric potential difference now? The electric potential difference is defined as the work done by an external force to bring a unit positive charge from one point to another. So here R to P. So Vp minus Vr is equal to delta V, which is equal to R to P minus E dot dr. Okay. So electric potential energy difference can be written as, from the previous expression, delta U by Q prime is equal to delta V. So delta U is equal to Q prime delta V. From this, the potential difference between the 2 points is a meaningful quantity. The value of potential itself at one point is not a meaningful. So we will consider this point at infinity distance. So R is taken as infinity. There the potential is 0. ஓகே, அப்போ இனிஷியலாக அதோட பொட்டன்ஷியல் எப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிற போகிறோம்னா 0 அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிற போகிறோம். எங்கே அப்படின்னா இன்ஃபினிட்டி டிஸ்டன்ஸில். ஸோ ஆர் இஸ் டேக்கன் அஸ் இன்ஃபினிட்டி. ஸோ வி இன்ஃபினிட்டி இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு 0. இந்த பொட்டன்ஷியல் அட் infinity distance is taken as 0. So Vr is equal to infinity. So what about the remaining Vp? So Vp is equal to minus R is taken as infinity. So infinity to P E dot dr. So simply you say that the electric potential at a point is equal to the amount of work done by the external force to bring a unit positive charge with constant velocity from infinity to that point P, the region of external electric field. அதாவது இன்ஃபினிட்டி டிஸ்டன்ஸில் இருந்து ஒரு டெஸ்ட் சார்ஜை இந்த Pன்ற பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு, எந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸுக்கு, ஆர் அப்படின்ற டிஸ்டன்ஸுக்கு மூவ் பண்ணி கொண்டு வர்றதுக்கு எவ்வளவு எக்ஸ்டர்னல் ஒர்க் டன் நடக்குது அப்படின்றத யாருங்க எலக்ட்ரிக் பொட்டன்ஷியல். ஓகே, ஸோ ஹியர் த யூனிட் ஆஃப் எலக்ட்ரிக்கல் பொட்டன்ஷியல் இஸ் ஜூல் பெர் கூலும் அக்கார்டிங் டு this expression. So for energy, joule per charge, coulomb. So joule per coulomb. But the practical unit is volt, the name of Alexander Volta, who invented the electrical battery. So electrical potential due to point charge. Actually this is a 3-mark question. So we are going to calculate the value of V at a point due to the point charge. So let us consider the same situation. A unit positive charge fixed at origin. Let us consider any one charge at infinity distance. So we are going to move this unit positive charge, test charge, from infinity to that point P at a distance of R. So what about the electric potential at the point P due to this point charge? Okay, so let us consider the previous expression. Vp is equal to integral of minus infinity to B E dot dr. So V is equal to integral of minus infinity to R minus E dot dr. We know that what is the electric field created due to this point charge. So we know the expression for electric field due to the point charge is equal to K into Q by R squared into R cap, otherwise 1 by 4 by epsilon naught Q by R squared into R cap. So we will substitute this value here. This Q by 4 by epsilon naught is a common term, I take it in outside. So V is equal to, better take this Q also in outside the integral, minus Q by 4 by epsilon naught integral of infinity to R 1 by R squared R cap into dr. So where dr vector is a infinitesimally displacement vector, small quantity, it consists of both magnitude and direction. So dr vector is equal to dr into r cap, where r cap is the position vector, unit vector that mentions the position. Then we substitute this value here, you will get it v is equal to minus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught integral of infinity to r q by r square r cap dot dr r cap. dr வெக்டருக்கு பதிலாக என்ன சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ண போகிறோம், dr into r cap. 11th படிச்சிருப்போம் r cap dot r cap, j cap dot j cap, components of vector dot product, which is equal to 1. So what about the remaining, minus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught integral of infinity to r q by r square dr. Okay, so now we are going to integrate. So integrate v is equal to minus q by 4 by epsilon naught integral of infinity to r 1 by r square dr. So we move this term r squared above r power minus 2. இப்போ நம்ம integration எப்படி பண்ணலாம், so v is equal to minus q by 4 by epsilon naught integral, sorry, r power minus 2 becomes r power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. Limit is infinity to r. So which becomes v is equal to minus q by 4 by epsilon naught. Then r power minus 1 by minus 1 infinity to r. இப்போ நம்ம இந்த மைனஸ் ஒன்னை வந்து வெளில கொண்டு போயிடலாம், ப்ளஸ் ஆயிரும். ஸோ q by 4 by epsilon naught. இது என்னாகும், r power minus 1 1 by r ஆகும். லிமிட் வந்து infinity to r. Okay, so now v becomes, so q by 4 by epsilon naught, substitute the limit, so 1 by r minus 1 by infinity, so 1 by infinity becomes 0. So what about the value of v, q divided by 4 by epsilon naught r. So this is a potential due to point charge, otherwise you will write v is equal to k into q by r, say scalar quantity. So this is the electric potential due to point charge at a distance of r. So here there is a value of v due to this point charge at a distance of r. So now the important inference from this expression is, if the source charge is positive, so q is positive, the value of v is positive, that value of v is greater than 0. If q is negative, this becomes minus q by 4 by epsilon naught r. So v is less than 0. Okay, if source charge is positive, v is greater than 0. If source charge is negative, v is less than 0. It can be written as v is equal to minus 1 by 4 by epsilon naught q by r. So electric potential is a scalar quantity. So if we want to describe the motion of the object using the concept of electric potential, is very easy compared to the electric field or electric force, because this is a scalar quantity, the field is a vector quantity. Then another inference, v is inversely proportional to r. So as the distance increases, the potential due to the point charge is decreases. Potential due to positive charge decreases as the distance increases, because v is inversely proportional to r. In the case of negative charge, potential is increases as the distance is increases. If we consider the infinity distance, r is equal to infinity, the electrostatic potential is 0. So now we are going to discuss about electric potential at a point due to the collection of point charges. நம்ம இந்த கேஸ் ஆல்ரெடி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், இந்த கேஸ் ஆஃப் எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபோர்ஸுக்கும் எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்டுக்கும். இஃப் எ சிஸ்டம் கன்சிஸ்ட் ஆஃப் நம்பர் ஆஃப் பாயிண்ட் சார்ஜஸ் லைக் q1, q2, q3 up to qn, a number of charges, simply apply the superposition principle. Okay, so let us consider a point p at a distance of r1, r2, r3 up to rn. So what about the total electric potential at a point p due to this system of charges? அப்போ நமக்கு நிறைய சார்ஜஸ் இருந்ததுன்னா எப்படி நம்ம டோட்டல் பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஒரு பாயிண்டில் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்னா, யூ வில் யூஸ் த சூப்பர்பொசிஷன் பிரின்சிபல். ஓகே, ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வி ஹவ் டு கால்குலேட் த பொட்டன்ஷியல் அட் ஹியர் டியூ டு q1. So what's the value? Simply we consider 1 by 4 by epsilon, it is a k. So k q1 by r1. Similarly q2, k q2 by r2. Similarly q3, k q3 by r3. If it is n number of charges, k qn by r1. We will use the superposition principle. So total potential at a point P, which is equal to sum of the electric potential due to these individual charges. In general, we will write V total is equal to 1 by 4 by epsilon naught summation of I is equal to 1 to n qi by ri. Okay, so if we calculate the total potential at a point P due to this collection of charges, we will use the superposition principle. Thank you, viewers. If you like, subscribe this channel. Thank you.